Dr. Anamta Rizvi, and we are here with a very important lesson again, and that is on LGBTQ. Now, today we will be discussing LGBTQ not from the Western perspective, but from the perspective of Indian writing in English. All right. So, before that, just let me know in the comment section if I'm audible, visible. You guys can hear me, see me. Okay. All right. I think a lot of students can see me. Good. Let's go ahead with this now. All right. So, guys, today we are doing LGBTQ Indian writing in English. So, LGBTQ is a very huge genre in India. यहाँ पे सिर्फ हम लोग literature तक limited नहीं है. If we look at, then this area is developing, and we know LGBTQ stands for lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer theory. And over here we will be discussing films as well as your writers जो कि बहुत ही ज़्यादा seminal role play करते हैं in this entire study of LGBTQ. Okay, just let me in the comment section if I'm audible, visible, and everything is good. ठीक है? So let us go ahead with this now. So, guys, before that, let me tell you that my paid course is still running, and we are on poetry unit right now. You guys can purchase the course, that is for rupees 4,359. It's a very important, right now we're not at a very important lesson. We'll be going ahead with Victorian poetry. A lot of my students are already there in the class, and in this slash price आपको paper 1 भी मिल रहा है, paper 2 भी मिल रहा है. So अगर sincerity के साथ चाहते हो, बहुत ज़्यादा अगर ये है कि हाँ मुझे इस बार का attempt करना ही है, so do join the course. You are getting excellent notes, everything in PDF formats, and I will be there giving you recorded live lectures every day. Okay, so this becomes important. Just a second. Yes. Hi, good afternoon, Rishu. A very good afternoon. All right, so let's go ahead with the class. Now, LGBTQ literature in English. If we look at that, then LGBTQ literature in Indian writing English explores themes of gender identity. We talk about gender identity. You talk about same-sex love, okay, and that is LGBTQ. Queerness, queer theories, societal taboos, the stigma that is there when we talk about LGBTQ, and struggles for acceptance. Okay, so of course this is a very any of the members from this group, whenever they come out in the society, it's very difficult for them because of social stigma, because of the acceptance, because of the conservative views and the traditional aspect that of our society. So over time it has evolved from subtle coded reference to more explicit representations of queer experiences reflecting India's changing socio-political landscape. However, पहले जो acceptance था, and if we look at the acceptance that is today in this time and age, it is very different. Now people are more accepting, now people are more kind of inclusive, कि yes, they are also a part and they have a voice, and that needs to be heard. Okay, so going ahead with our next page, and that is early representation that is coded and symbolic queerness. So over here we see early Indian literature. जो पहले early Indian literature था in English, it rarely featured open discussion on LGBTQ. कभी कभी hardly, पहले भी जो literature होता था वो implicitly, मतलब अंदर धगा छुपा करके they used to talk about LGBTQ, but never it was in an explicit way. So but due to conservative society they used to be completely hidden. For instance, इस्मक चुगताई का लिहाफ, इस्मक चुगताई का लिहाफ जो 1942 में आया था, though written in Urdu, this was an early subversive text exploring lesbian desire. ये बहुत ही radical text था guys, इस्मक चुगताई का लिहाफ, and she was, we all know, part of the progressive writers writing along with Saadat Hasan Manto, Prem Chand, उन्हीं के टाइम पे लिखती थी. And लिहाफ जब आया था, it created an uproar, बहुत ही different था and और implicit था, बहुत ही implicit था, कुछ भी explicit नहीं था. इसमें lesbian word तक नहीं यूज हुआ था, same sex love word तक नहीं यूज हुआ था. Everything was very implicit, but still It created a huge uproar, and Lihaf was, you can say, one of the first texts talking about LGBTQ. फिर रूथ वनीता and Salim Khidwai ka same-sex love in India 2000 traced queer narratives in pre-colonial India, demonstrating the deep-rooted presence of queerness in Indian literature. Guys, ये net question है आपका. This can be a UGC NET question. Very nice NET question can be कि रूथ वनीता and Salim Khidwai का कौन सा text है, and that is same-sex love in India. Okay, so this can easily come in your exam. Make sure that you are learning this. Then you have now key landmarks in LGBTQ art culture and in India. If we look at some of the key landmarks, as in कि जो चीज़ें इंडिया में एक बदलाव लाई हैं, एक ट्रांजिशन लाई हैं. One of the thing is fire. 1998 में एक मूवी आई थी, a lesbian themed film by Deepa Mehta. This was also based on, loosely inspired by Isma Chutai की Lihaf 1942. So बिल्कुल based नहीं थी, adapted नहीं थी, लेकिन loosely based थी. So this was a very big change. Okay, no, I'm fine. Okay, so the Friendship Walk 1999, India and South Asia's first Pride March that was held in Kolkata. Okay, so this was a very important one. And Fire, that was 1998, and the Friendship Walk, that 1999. Then The Boyfriend. Okay, so this, from here you can say that yes, there were LGBTQ writers who had started talking about lesbian gay literature. The Boyfriend 2003 में जो कि बहुत मशहूर gay writer हैं, that is R. Raj Rao. Okay, and he is still there in Pune University, he teaches there. So The Boyfriend 2003, a novel by R. Raj Rao exploring Mumbai's gay subculture post Bombay riots. Okay, so The Boyfriend is 2003. The Journey 2004 में एक मलयालम फिल्म है by Ligi J. Pulapalli, and that is based on real lesbian love story. Okay, and Girlfriend 2004, a Hindi film, again around lesbian elements. And Queer Studies Circle 2007, a very valid point, guys. A Queer Studies Circle bana hai, founded by R. Raj Rao at Pune University, introducing first LGBTQ literature course. So first LGBTQ literature course was introduced in the year 2007. That is by R. Raj Rao. Okay, so this becomes a very important. Why? Because you can say the pioneer, the modern literature pioneer agar hai to R. Raj Rao, and he took a, for instance, we know कि Center for Cultural Studies Birmingham University में किसने खोला? Richard Hogarth ने. Similarly, a Queer Studies Circle किसने खोला है? R. Raj Rao ने खोला है. That is in Pune University where he teaches. Okay, so this slide becomes important, guys, because it talks about landmarks, things that were there during that period. Now, if we talk about the workers, then the first writer that we discuss is Suniti Nam Joshi. Suniti Nam Joshi has written quite a lot about various issues. चाहे उन्होंने साइंस के ऊपर लिखा हो, चाहे उन्होंने ड्रामा में, she's written poetry, she's written drama, she's written novels. So this becomes very important. Over here we see that Suniti Nam Joshi, इनका birth year क्या है? 1941. Okay, this is Suniti Nam Joshi, guys. Indian poet and fabulist known for reinterpreting traditional fairy tales through a feminist and queer lens. Okay, so she is known for reinterpreting. Hi Shivani, very good afternoon. So she is known for reinterpreting fairy tales, and that is from a feminist and queer lens. Major works. The first work, if we talk about Cyclone in Pakistan. Guys, match the following में जैसे questions Indian writing in English में बहुत आते हैं, and this can come. So Cyclone in Pakistan 1971, it's a poetry collection that reflects on political and social unrest, and that weaves personal and global concerns. Okay, Cyclone in Pakistan becomes a very important one. The Jackass and the Lady 1980 में a satirical allegory जो कि challenge करता है gender roles and patriarchal expectations and fable-like storytelling में. So Cyclone in Pakistan 1971, political and social unrest, a poetry collection का Suniti Nam Joshi का. The Jackass and the Lady 1980 में satirical allegory. Then comes Feminist Fables. Feminist Fables is 1981, a groundbreaking collection that subverts classical myths and folk tales, and highlighting feminist and queer perspective. Okay, so this comes important cyclone in Pakistan, the Jackass and the Lady, and feminist fables. Then comes Psychorax, new fables and poems, and then this reimagines Psychorax, the unseen witch from the Tempest, giving her voice and agency while exploring power, gender, and sexuality. Okay, so the in India, Psychorax likhi. So the what are the works by Suniti Namjoshi? Cyclone in Pakistan, The Jackass and the Lady, Feminist Fables and Psychorax, New Fables and Poems. Okay, so this becomes very important, guys, because Suniti Namjoshi, if she's talking about gender, if she's talking about certain such issues, then this becomes of paramount importance and very, very likely can be asked in the exam. Okay, then you have next, and that is R. Raj Rao. This is R. Raj Rao, the one who has opened an LGBTQ circle in Pune University. You can consider him as a pioneer, as somebody who heads this entire circle. So R. Raj Rao, born in 1955, okay, and he is an Indian writer. He is a poet. He's a professor at Pune University, and he's recognized as a pioneer of queer literature in India. His works explore gay identity, urban queer life, and social marginalization. Okay, so this social marginalization come along with the idea of gay, gay and lesbian relationship that people have. So this is R. Raj Rao, and इनके major works क्या है? The Boyfriend. The Boyfriend that is written in 2003. This is a very important work, and I think अभी नेट में पूछा भी गया है कि Boyfriend किसने लिखा है. So The Boyfriend is one of India's first openly gay novels that is set in post-Babri Masjid, Mumbai, depicting a relationship between an upper-class journalist and a working-class Muslim youth, exploring desire, power, and societal hypocrisy. Okay, so The Boyfriend is a very powerful text written explicitly, in explicit terms about the gender relationship, the relationship that two men share, and that is by Raj Rao. Okay, then you have next. So Bonge. So इनकी जो boyfriend इनका जो पहला work था, the next work is Bomb Gay and not Bombay. Okay, Bomb Gay, 1996, and this is a collection of poetry and short fiction जो कि later adapt किया गया था इंडिया की first gay theme short film में. Okay, so Bomb Gay is one of like it is poetry collection, बाद में इसको as a short film भी बनाया गया है. And over here you have blending literary modernism with raw depictions of queer life. Whistling in the Dark, इन्होंने co-edit की है work Whistling in the Dark, and this is a groundbreaking anthology of LGBTQ literature in India, giving voice to queer experiences across generations. So Whistling in the Dark, guys, this is a groundbreaking text and becomes a very seminal, very important from the perspective of NET. So Rao founded the Queer Study Circle. I'm bringing the point again, guys, because important point है कि पूछा जाए कि Queer Study Circle किसने establish किया है. तो R. Raj Rao and Pune University, introducing India's first LGBTQ literature course, making significant contribution to queer academia and activism. Okay, so this was your R. Raj Rao. Next, we are coming ahead to Rituparna Ghosh. Rituparna Ghosh, she is, he is basically a great film director, huge name in the world of culture and arts, and some of the movies that he has written are groundbreaking. And why? Because I'm included this because इन्होंने इतना seminal work लिखा है that becomes okay. Who is the most famous LGBTQ writer? There are many. Like we cannot pick out one and talk about it. So there are many, and we can explore them. Okay, so right now let's focus on this, and then once we are going to do British LGBTQ writers, we'll discuss about them definitely. Okay, so Rituparna Ghosh, a film critic, a film writer, and so Rituparna Ghosh, 1963 to 2013, acclaimed filmmaker, writer, and lyricist known for sensitive storytelling, deep emotions, and nuanced LGBTQ rights. One of the very few openly gay figures in India. Okay, Indian cinema, and his works challenge gender norms and traditional relationships. इनकी कौन सी movies आई है, मतलब to come out as a worker, as such a acclaimed personality, to reveal yourself that I am homosexual. This was a huge deal. Okay, so Rituparna Ghosh is one of the first such kind of a person to come out. So Utsap 2000, a Bengali family drama that unfolds during Durga Puja. This is about hidden desires, social conflicts. Utsap Raincoat 2004. It's again an art film, a melancholic love story starring Aishwarya Rai and Ajay Devgan. और ये किसका अडेप्टेशन था? ओ हेनरी का द गिफ्ट ऑफ द मैगी का अडेप्टेशन था. अगर ये पूछा जाए, adaptations पे questions आते हैं guys, that O Henry the gift of the Maggie was adapted by whom? And that was Raincoat. And themes of loss, longing and fate. The Last Lear 2007, a film starring Amitabh Bachchan exploring theatre, obsession and aging, blending Shakespearean drama with personal tragedy. So guys, The Last Lear, you can say King Lear के Shakespeare के ऊपर based है ये. This is important. Raincoat is important guys from the perspective of adaptations. Then Abo Homan 2009, a bold exploration of love, art and relationships. So this is Rituparna Ghosh, becomes very seminal for your exam. Can 100% come guys, 100% can come. Now we are moving ahead to Devdutt Patnaik. Devdutt Patnaik born in 1970. Okay, and we have, he is a renowned mythologist. मतलब कि जो हमारे लेजेंडरी माइथोलॉजी है उस पर रीवर्क करना, उसको दोबारा से करना. ओके, इसका ये काम किसने और नहीं किया? चित्रा बैनर्जी दिवाकरुणी ने भी माइथोलॉजी को लेके शी री वर्क्स ऑन देम, शी री राइट्स देम. जैसे उन्होंने रामायण पे लिखा है, महाभारत पे लिखा है, वैसे देवदत्त पटनायक रिनाउंड माइथोलॉजिस्ट, बेस्ट सेलिंग ऑथर and illustrator, and he's very very well known for queer India mythology and reinterpreting. तो जो queering Indian mythology है उसको reinterpret करना and ancient texts with LGBTQ as the base and feminist perspective. So Devdutt Patnaik is a mythologist known for bringing back the old mythology that had elements of LGBTQ and reworking on them. Okay, so Sita, an illustrated retelling of the Ramayana 2013 में इन्हें लिखा है guys. This is important from LGBTQ perspective and reworking of mythology's perspective and everything. Devdutt Patnaik is very important. Retells Valmiki's Ramayana from Sita's perspective, focusing on her strength, agency and resilience rather than portraying her as a passive figure. Sita, an illustrated retelling of the Ramayana. Over here again I will tell you, चित्रा बैनर्जी दिवाकरुणी ने भी सेम वर्क पे रामायण पे सीतायन के नाम से, उन्होंने प्रीफेस में बोला कि मैंने रामायण को सीता के पर्सपेक्टिव से बताया, सीतायन बताया. दैट इज द फॉरेस्ट ऑफ एन्चैंटमेंट. या द फॉरेस्ट ऑफ एन्चैंटमेंट इज, यस, पैलेस ऑफ इल्यूशन महाभारत है, फॉरेस्ट ऑफ एन्चैंटमेंट है सीता के पर्सपेक्टिव से रामायण हैज बीन रीरिटन. सो दैट ऑल्सो यू कैन एक्सप्लोर. चित्रा बैनर्जी दिवाकरुणी की है, एंड दिस इज देवदत्त पटनायक. देन यू हैव नेक्स्ट, okay, moving ahead, then Shikandi and Other Tales They Don't Tell You. ये again Devdutt Patnaik का work है, and it's a groundbreaking book and queer themes in Indian mythology and exploring characters like Shikandi, transgender warrior. Shikandi was a transgender warrior. Again, if we go back to mythology, Aravan, gender fluid deity, and Krishna's gender transformation. So this is something that is explored by Devdutt Patnaik. The Pregnant King 2008 में, a mythological novel about Yuvana Shiva, a king who accidentally becomes pregnant, challenging gender binaries and patriarchal norms. The Pregnant King. So this becomes very important guys. Devdutt Patnaik का mythology पे जो भी काम किया, explore करिए उसको. चित्रा बैनर्जी दिवाकरुणी ने भी किया mythologies पे काम, explore that also. So this becomes highly important and from the perspective of LGBTQ text as well. Then we talk about is Ghazal Dhaliwal, 1982 में born. So transgender screenwriter known for bringing progressive LGBTQ narratives to Bollywood. Her films challenge gender stereotypes, patriarchy and societal norms while portraying authentic queer experience. So new age writer and a transgender, and she has written works like Lipstick, Under My Burqa. काफ़ी famous थी ये work, okay, 2016 में. And a feminist drama that explores women's desires, oppression and rebellion in a conservative society. So Lipstick, Under My Burqa, this becomes a seminal work and important work. Okay, then you have next one, एंड दैट इज एक लड़की को देखा तो ऐसा लगा. अगर आई एम श्योर सबने वाला मूवी का सॉन्ग भी बड़ा फेमस है. एंड इसमें आई थिंक सोनम कपूर वॉज द वन हु एक्टेड इन दिस वर्क. एंड वन ऑफ द, सॉरी गाइज जस्ट अ सेकंड, so this is one of the Bollywood's first mainstream lesbian love story. First mainstream lesbian story. मतलब कि बॉलीवुड में जो लोगों ने mainstream, not art film, mainstream one, starring Sonam Kapoor addressing family acceptance and LGBTQ visibility. Then करीब करीब single 2017 में एक और इनका वर्क आया था, a romantic comedy starring Irfan Khan depicting a modern, independent female protagonist navigating love and companionship. Okay, so she is a very strong advocate, a very vocal advocate for LGBTQ rights, and Dhaliwal has openly spoken about her own transition journey and continues to push for LGBTQ representations in Indian cinema. Okay, then you have Vijay Raja Malika, born in 1985. She is a South Indian first transgender writer in Malayalam, as well as a teacher, an activist and speaker advocating for trans rights and gender inclusivity in Kerala. Okay, so the first, you can say Malayalam, the first writer of the Malayalam was a transgender, and notable works in kaun se hain? Deva Thinte Makal, Daughter of God. Her first poetry collection, Deva Dhinte Makal. Guys, this becomes very important. जो भी हमारे pioneers होते हैं, जो भी हमारे होते हैं जिन्होंने first work निकाला था, first writers होते हैं, they are very, very seminal, very important, especially of today's time. So remember, Vijay Raja Malika, this becomes a very important writer. Don't miss this out at all. ठीक है, she has explored themes of identity, gender struggle, spirituality and social justice, and reflects the trans experience there in Kerala. Okay, she is from Kerala, writing in Malayalam. Malika Vasantham, 2007 में इन्हें work लिखा है, the first transgender autobiography in Malayalam. Transgender autobiography in Malayalam. ये बहुत बड़ी बात है guys. So this is a very important work, and she chronicles her journey of self-discovery, societal challenges and resilience, making a landmark test in Indian queer literature. Okay, so this is Vijay Raja Malika. Please make sure that you are reading this. I will give this PPT to you. You can follow me on the channel Dr. Anamta Rizvi English Literature. You will 100% get this PPT. Okay. Then comes A. Revati, born 1967. This is A. Revati. Again, अभी हमने मलयालम में देखा. Now we have Tamil transgender activist and writer focusing on the real life struggles of trans women. उनकी कौन सी notable books हैं? And that is Unarvam Uruvaramam, 2004 का वर्क है. ये डॉक्यूमेंट करता है अगेन ट्रांस एक्सपीरियंस इन तमिलनाडु. A very less literature अभी develop होगा, evolve होगा. You know why? Because a lot of focus is now being given on LGBTQ rights, transgender especially. उनको अब rights मिल रहे हैं, बहुत उनको inclusivity हो रही है. So this becomes important. Unarvam Uruvarmam, and this is by Ray Revati. And The Truth About Me, a Hijra life story, 2010. Her personal journey. Later, this was translated into English. Okay, so this is A. Revati. Okay, a transgender writer. Then you have queer voices from the Northeast. If we look at the queer voices from the Northeast, then we have Santa Khurai. She is a writer, she is an artist, she is a gender rights activist from Manipur and a Methi transgender woman. ये secretary रह चुकी है. She has a good position also, an authoritative position also, and that is a secretary of the All Manipur Nupi Manabi Association, Amana. Okay, so this becomes important, and she advocates for trans rights. She has also spoken at the 48th Human Rights Council on behalf of LGBTQ individuals from Global South. Now this makes her very important and a very seminal character, okay, as in the writer of LGBTQ rights, where she has also represented Global South advocating for LGBTQ rights. Then you have, okay, इनके major works क्या क्या है? Gaining full citizenship of Manipur indigenous Nupi Manabi and Nupa Manaba, 2022 का work है. Discusses how transgender laws affect the Nupi Manabi, okay, trans women and Nupi Manaba, trans men. Okay, so Nupi Manbi, Nupi Manba are trans men and trans women and communities in Manipur. Okay, फिर इनका एक और वर्क है The Yellow Sparrow Memoir of a Transgender Woman 2023 chronicles her own personal journey. So we अभी हम लोगों ने South Indian writers देखे थे. Now we are looking at Northeast writers. So chronicles her personal journey as a trans woman in Manipur, highlighting social struggles. Then comes FEDA, Gender at Periphery 2020. This explores gender identity in marginalized communities. Okay, so this also becomes important. Then you have next one, and Kumar Davidson. कुमर डेविडसन कौन है? एक क्वेयर एथनोग्राफर है, राइटर है, क्यूरेटर है, एजुकेटर है फ्रॉम मणिपुर. इन्हीं ने को एडिट किया है द वॉरी इनिशिएटिव. ओके, दैट इज द वॉरी इनिशिएटिव, a platform for storytelling and cultural preservation. Okay, Kumam Davidson becomes important, guys, because again I'm telling you, the ones who preserve, जैसे ये जिनके works होते हैं, this all becomes very important from net perspective. Founder of the Matai Society and co-founder of TCHP, Digital Queer Anthology of North India. Okay, so this again becomes important. Okay, North East India के बारे में, Digital Queer Anthology of North East India, and that is Kumam Davidson का work. Writings published in First Post, Scroll में published है इनका work. Scroll सबको पता है, online journal है, very famous. In Plain Speak, Homegrown Indian Woman blog, Gay Laxi magazine, and Feminism in India, and among others. So guys, these were very, I'm sure these all were very new writers for all of you from Indian writing English perspective. These are LGBTQ writers, and this has to be learned very well, guys. इनके बारे में explore करिए, पढ़िए. And if you want more detail, if you want more enhancement of the course, जहाँ पे मैं कहाँ discuss करती हूँ अपने paid classes में, from 9 to 10 in the morning every day I take paid classes. I give extra notes also to my students. ये PPT तो आप लोग को मिल जाएगी, but you know, more intricate notes I always provide to my students. And guys, also if you want to go ahead with history of English literature, so मेरे study IQ IS पे 5 lectures हैं जो कि I'm talking about history of literature, and another lecture also has that is study IQ UPSC CSE. Okay, उस पे भी मेरे lecture शुरू हो रहे हैं पूरे के पूरे history of literature से, if anybody is interested in this. Okay, so guys, with this I'm coming to an end with my class. Please do like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let me know if there's any question anyone wants to ask. And also just an announcement, guys, because a lot of students, I've got a lot of messages from my students कि मैम वो शेक्सपियर का वीडियो जो मैंने क्रोनोलॉजी के आपको निमोनिक्स के साथ याद कराया था, that everything was very useful. So next week I will be coming up mnemonics for the works of Charles Dickens, Thomas Hardy, and जो भी आपको difficult लगता है, Joseph Conrad, D.H. Lawrence. So let me know in the comment section if that you guys want that, or should we work on anything else. So this is how we will be going ahead next week onwards, where we'll be just learning the chronology completely, very much preparing for your upcoming exam. Okay, so guys, with this note I'm coming to an end. If anyone has any questions, you guys can ask me. And guys, इसमें से मैथोलॉजी पे से हम लोग के बड़े क्वेश्चंस आने लगे, तो देवदत्त पटनायक और चित्रा बैनर्जी दिवाकरुणी को ज़रूर पढ़िएगा. Do not miss out on that, on those writers at all. Okay, so let's go ahead then. Thank you everyone, and I'll see you guys in my next class tomorrow 12 noon, and all my students, I will see all of you tomorrow in the 9 a.m. class. Thank you everyone. Have a very good productive day.